Libra, I pull the Five of Jades, the Five of Pentacles for you, and this is describing a place of tremendous desire for change within you. You're reversing a kind of labeling or a role that's been assigned to you. This can be from your family of origin, this can be from your childhood or your coming of age community, your school, and it particularly at this time of the year, the winter holidays in the Northern Hemisphere, is really founded on individuals feeling that we are lacking, we don't have enough, that we are not enough. Hence, the big push for selling us an endless round of products to improve ourselves and our superficial experience of life. So you are deservedly looking at the way in which this is untrue and the way that you're unhooking your material habits as a result of the sense that you not only are enough, but as you're discovering your potential, you are recognizing your limitlessness, which is an internal quality that you are coming from at this time. This is that you're enough, you have enough, you know enough to do what it is that you would like to create in the world that represents for you a better life, a limited life, a joyful life. In the present, we have the Seven of Cups, and precisely in alignment with that idea that you are abundant, you are adequate, you are enough for your experience, for what you want to see in the world. This is about change. This is not simply about being complacent with where you're at. This is about having peace with where you're at as you move towards change within, and that change reflecting into the outer world by making the world a better place, by being a better person. And as a result of that, you are seeing innumerable options available to you. Perhaps this is really your creative imagination just being free to imagine the world you'd like to experience, the life you'd like to live, what that would feel like, how you would feel as a result of having the things you believe you want. This can be incredibly distracting, even overwhelming, as the world changes so rapidly and new opportunities open up where we never believed opportunities were possible. And it's important for us to recognize that we are not who the media tells us we are. The media is not designed to necessarily inform us. Information has to be sought. But what we are fed is a sense of not enoughness, and thus a shoring up with more and more consumerism, more and more products that you need to get. So this can err on the side of both. All the pretty things to buy, all the pretty things to do, all the ways that you could look better, feel better, have more. And it can also be about that those options that seem like rewards in the past are no longer enough. You're no longer distracted by all the pretty things in the world, and instead you are focused on your path, your vision forward, how you're imagining this better world, this better life. In the past, we have the Fool card. So you have been on this path for a minute. And I have to say that the challenges and difficulties we've been experiencing, mostly symbolized by Pluto's transit through Capricorn, where Pluto's energy is closest to the planet, and we see incredible social shifts and changes, catastrophes, ecological disasters occurring on the earth, in our power structures, in our social structures. That is something that has in many ways been orchestrated to clear away what isn't working. And in that way, there is our intention is to make space to have greater faith in who we are and what our dreams are. Even if it may appear as though dark forces are eclipsing our energy, that's simply the way that the media keeps us hooked to constant consumption, that somebody else has the answer for you. Someone else has the power, not you. And you really are abandoning this belief. You're having more and more faith in who you are. You're willing to take a risk in areas that you never believed were possible, that you never believed you would feel capable of moving forward towards. This is your belief despite the evidence in a better world, in a greater vision, in a fuller exercise of your talents and gifts for which you came here to serve. In the future, we have the Seven of Jades. And I love seeing 2 7s because this is confirming that you're on your path. You know what your purpose is, or you're learning your purpose as your gifts unfold, as you mature, as you peel back the labels that were assigned to you that you realize are not serving you, don't fit you, were not assigned to you when you even knew who you were. You're now aware that your talents and gifts deserve a concrete path of fulfillment, a concrete opportunity to manifest into resources, a way in which you're looking at the way you used to work in the past, the way you used to expend your time, your energy, your effort. This is the real currency that you have into a place where you actually are understanding your value. And as a result of that, you're investing differently in your efforts. You're choosing your efforts differently. And you are understanding that you can achieve more, receive more rewards without working harder, but working differently, more strategically. It's about who you're investing in. Are you investing in Walmart, or are you investing in your own ability to craft your own seasonal gifts? That's an example. Um, it's been Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday, you name it. The market is out there trying to get our little hard-earned money, and for things that we can do for ourselves, or we can make do with what we have and gain more by creating something that really aligns with our vision of happiness, joy, success, and abundance. If this reading is resonating with you so far, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel. If I didn't say so, I'm Regina. This is Pacific Tarot, and I appreciate all of your contributions to the work that I do. So please, I appreciate your subscribing, your gives, your donates, your comments, your likes very much. I can't do what I do without you. So I'm going to pull an oracle card, and I've pulled, I accept responsibility for my well-being. I love this card because it is exactly you turning this corner around how you've been assigned a role and how you have discarded that, in a greater understanding that your choices define your reality, and that you are in a position now to make very different choices than those that you were led to believe were the only choices you could make. The stay in your lane mentality, that no longer serves a purpose for you. You can partake of any opportunity that is available to you and that you're willing to work for. So there is no one to blame. There is no blame. It's simply a matter of making choices and understanding the consequences of those. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Cups in your present with the Six of Cups and the Star card. This is beautiful. I feel, Libra, that many of you are reconnecting with a long-time passion, a long-time gift or talent. This can be through a teacher, a significant relationship, a partner, a team, an effort that you have interacted with in the past, one in which you were able to experience your talents, your gifts freely without judgment, purely for pleasure. And it is that sense of joy that you are reclaiming. It isn't just enough to exercise our talents. It's about the joy, the relaxation, the sense of resonance with our heart, with the heart of others, the sense of a deeper connection, of being available to the needs of others, to support others, and to be supported. So this is a soul bond that you now are recognizing is your North Star. This is your hope. This is where you're setting off to. This is the fool's journey to pursue that hope, that expectation, something that we may never achieve, but we always reach for. So this is infusing you, energizing your effort to make change, to be who you believe that you truly are, who you're accepting yourself to be. The Fool in the past is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged One. You have been focused on describing, outlining, uh, uh, phasing out, imagining concretely what your vision could look like in bricks and mortar, in real life terms, who the people are, where the location is, where you're going to set up your office, where you're going to plug in your computer. All of those steps are part of this visioning that you have been doing as you are taking this greater commitment to yourself and the vision that you uniquely can fulfill. So this is a necessary focus on the concrete details of your actions and the ways in which you can best realize those in material terms. The Hangman indicates that it's taken you a while, it's taken you some retreat from your experiences, from your effort to actually absorb the many lessons that you are absorbing, to really commit to the changes that not only you want to make, but that you now see are possible. And you're absorbing that as part of an exercise in expanding your own perspective, understanding that in order to achieve the things or even attempt the things that you want, you must be able to accommodate greater differences, greater perspectives, to see a bigger plan that you are a part of, to plug your plan into a larger vision that exists for all of us. And this is a huge leap for you. This is almost like it's certainly an elevation in your consciousness. And I don't want to put religious labels on it because all of us are different in that regard. It doesn't matter. You are plugging into a sense of connectedness with the divine, surrendering to divine will, if you will. In the future, the Seven of Jades is clarified by the Fool once again. This is clarification of your bravery, your courage, your risk-taking, and the Judgment. Wow. Libra, this is for all of us. The changes we're making are things we didn't decide yesterday. This has been years in the making. You have been doing hard work to gain this trust and faith in yourself, the bravery to step out and do things that others are shocked and in some cases horrified by. that never would have expected you to be the person to do this takes a lot. And it's taken you a lot of divesting yourself from what others expected you to do, the lane you were expected to stay in. How this is resulting is in your greater awareness, your inclusion in the world order, and I mean the divine world order, and that includes the earth itself. That includes our ancestors who are supporting us, who are encouraging us, who we are recycling the energy that they got us here with. They sacrificed so that we could be here and do the things that we can do now. And this consciousness puts you in direct alignment with them. Your council of elders, your spirit team, however you define them, are in direct communication with you at some level. And you are able to understand that you are here on purpose and what that purpose is in terms of steps. The amount of joy that's emanating from this reading is incredible. It's almost scary. I do imagine some of you are pinching yourself because this bodes a kind of having it allness, a realization that you're deserving and worthy of what you want and desire because you're willing to work for it. I'm going to finish up this reading with a flora and fauna of Africa in recognition, appreciation of the motherland. And I have the golden-backed frog. I pulled two, but I'm going to take the first one that flipped over. And the key word is ambition. I love this, right? Who would ever think that a modest Libra, so concerned with the well-being, the equity, the fairness, the justice for everyone, has ambitions. Things are changing quickly. Embrace it. Release negative emotions and commit to new beginnings. Take a leap of faith. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed this content, I've linked a playlist of other more content from me for your enjoyment. So enjoy. Until next time, namaste.